I don't want to be here anymore. Surrounded by darkness, I can't take it anymore. The sweet, forever escape. But I don't want to be forgotten, so I write words. Words on a screen so that something's left, something that I can be remembered for, to give my pain meaning, to leave a legacy behind. And I'll rip out my open heart and pour out my naked soul, and nobody cares. Because words don't matter. My words are worthless and futile, and I'll be forgotten, even by the worms feasting on me and the soil sucking me dry. The hug of someone who knows you're going to kill yourself. It's oddly different to a normal hug. It's tighter, it's longer, it's warmer. So why do I still feel so cold? I want to slash my arms and watch the blood trickle down, so I cover myself in tattoos and watch the needle pierce my skin 1,000,000 times over. I want my heart to stop beating, so I cram in all the empty calories I can. I want to waste away and die in bed, so I starve myself until my vision is blurry. I want my lungs to run out of breath, so I smoke 2 packs a day in the hope I won't be here to buy 2 more tomorrow. I want my liver to rot and kill me, so I drink myself into unconsciousness. Used and abused, subject to the world's darkest desires. A cum slut for self-loathing, a filthy whore for razors, a harlot for harm, destroying everything with my cold-blooded stare. The sharpest and most dangerous of street corners. Harm is inevitable, but people still put their life on the line. I wear my bruises like a necklace, my scars a diamond bracelet, diamonds made under the pressure of the world in the deepest, darkest corners. The blood diamonds keep my misery going, funding a massacre of the soul. The ruby has stopped working and the diamonds are mining of my mind. Something's missing. I die in love, the moment is fleeting, it doesn't feel the same, the love has faded. It's colder, we don't know why we're here anymore. When we lock eyes, it doesn't feel the same. I used to be overwhelmed with love when I lost myself in her eyes. Now it feels like turning the off switch for my dopamine receptors. A former treasure trove of memories, now a graveyard of lost love, a tribute to trauma, an ode to overreactions. I used to react with a depressing ecstasy, knowing that life would never be good until I saw her again. Now it's an ecstatic depression. I can't wait to see her, so I know I don't have to see her again for another 24 hours. One last meal out. It's already gone. We're just dragging it out. The salsa's stale, the guacamole tastes like it was made years ago. Crumbs decorate my plate as I slowly form them into a pile. One last meal out, better make the most of it. The tiniest hint of pineapple in a sea of disgust, a hint of cherry at a rape scene, the slightest tinge of an apple at an abortion clinic, a pinch of peach in a graveyard. We did everything together, we shared everything, now everything brings me sorrow. I can't watch my favourite shows, I can't listen to my favourite music, I can't eat my favourite foods, I can't go to my favourite places. I broke down crying because I saw our favourite game on the shelf. Because the memories hurt too much. that's why I can't eat garlic bread. It haunts me to this day, the way the tears slowly welled up, the way her face went from bone dry to soaked in an instant, the red tint of her skin, the pained eyes, desperate, pleading, begging. It was like I'd ripped her heart out. The immeasurable guilt will never go away. I didn't expect that reaction. She actually cared. She actually cared about me. I announced my plans to kill myself, and for the first time, someone actually gave a shit. So I had to keep on living for her, because I never want to see her that upset. I never want to do that to her, and to some extent she made the pain worth it. But she left, and now nothing is stopping me. I wanted the white picket fence, a sweet slice of suburbia, a loving, caring wife to sit around and enjoy life with, one who loved me for who I am, who loved me despite my flaws. A simple existence, nothing special. There's just one problem. The world doesn't seem to want me to have the white picket fence. Every time I put it all on the line and trying to find the one, I end up worse than when I started. I return empty-handed with these scars on my heart, a reminder of the pain, each one a memento of another tragic memory. Everyone I love systematically breaks me down, waiting until I'm vulnerable and opening my shell to deliver devastating blow after devastating blow. Every time I find someone who is different, who isn't like all the others, who actually cares and will comfort and protect me, only for them to rip my soul to shreds. Maybe I don't deserve love. Maybe I'm destined to be alone forever. It's time to give up. It's time to take down the white picket fence. I can feel chains dragging me towards my destiny. It's a destiny I want no part of. The way my mind works, all I can see in my future is becoming an obese recluse with nobody in his life. The self-imposed isolation, never leaving my room, terrified of the outside world and the horror it holds. My toxic insecurities lashing out at everyone I love, a defensive slash towards anyone trying to get in. The emotional eating, an incognito suicide attempt. I gaze into the crystal ball and see a behemoth who can barely walk, who gets out of breath standing up, who hasn't left his flat in months, the windows providing his only glimpse at life, who hasn't spoken to another living soul in years. No friends, no family, nobody. And scratching and clawing with every single ounce of energy I have to try and make something of myself, to make sure this doesn't happen. But I'm getting tired. The way my mind is wired, it's inevitable. I can feel myself slipping towards it, towards my hideous, disgusting destiny. This is not a poem, it's a suicide note. This is not a poem, it's a cry for help. This is not a poem, it's me begging. This is not a poem, it's me saying goodbye. This is not a poem, it's me giving up. This is not a poem, it's my last piece of writing. This is not a poem, it's my confession. This is not a poem, it's me accepting my failure.